Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is December 7th, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today I want to talk about comparison, theirs with mine, right? It's true. I was on the chat board and I'm going to share this information with you guys. I went onto the eBay community chat board, as I've said in my other videos, and you guys could check it out as well. It's an open forum. Anybody could, respond to other people's replies or whatever their concerns are and issues. You could reply to them as well. Well, a while back in November, someone had posted on there about slow sales on eBay. So I did the same thing. I responded to it, and it's there somewhere in there. And when you respond to them, and when you respond to somebody else's comment, you will get notifications, as you're going to see in a minute. But in the meantime, I got some windows open up. I want to just share some information with you guys. Before I get into the comparison thing, I just want to show you two channels, two websites I opened up, and I just want to share them really quick with you guys, and hopefully we can take it from there. But let me do this really quick here. Let's go to the window. I'm gonna pause this for a moment, so don't go anywhere, and we're going to go to the other windows there, and we'll talk a little more about the the comparisons a little bit. Okay, so stick around. Okay, before we get into that, I just want to share these two websites with you. Like I said, and by the way, I don't have any affiliation links with these here, so I have no affiliate links, just to let you guys know. So whatever I share with you is, again, it's free information. Whenever I get it, I will pass it on to you guys, and hopefully it may be of help to you, But for those who are new, or if you are new, to the new subscribers and to the new visitors, if you are visiting, like I said, again, my channel for the first time, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where you get the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. This first one here is from eSeller Cafe, so let me give you the URL. It's www.esellercafe.com. This story was posted December 6th. It's 5 tips for new eBay sellers. Okay, so let's read a little into this here. And of course, they got some other information that always pops up on the side here. No problem. Let's close that out for a second. Okay, so it says there are lots of eBay sellers out there. While many of them are selling one-off items, the majority of transactions on eBay are from sellers that intend to leverage eBay as a platform to build a profitable business. If knowing making money and knowing how to sell on eBay is something that's of interest to you, it says here are 5 tips you should keep in mind before you make that leap. Okay, 1, understanding the difference between buy it now and auction style listings. eBay allows sellers to list their items as an auction where you would sell your product to the highest bidder, or buy it now where the product sells for a price specified by you. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this here, okay, because like I said again, I don't want to keep these videos an hour, 2 hours long, whatever. Not that I had a 2-hour video, but I had times close to working it like that. So I'm not going to I'm just going to read some of the highlights here for you guys, and the rest is up to you. Now, if you don't want to go to the website, I will scroll down to the bottom. You could pause the video at any point, and you could read it that way. But I highly recommend you go to the site, because for the most part, there are active hyperlinks here, and you can read. You could just you check them out, and the only way you're going to be able to check them out is if you go directly to the website. So I always refer people back to them when it comes to this here. Okay, so we read number 1. Number 2 is know your buyers and find products. No, it says it says know how buyers find products. I'm sorry. It says eBay's buyers find products through 2 different methods. They feed an eBay search function, and then it's via the feed is eBay's homepage. It shows users recommended products, daily deals, and more. People browse the homepage if they look for products that they may not have heard of, okay, or before. And then it goes on to say if buyers are looking for a specific product, they leverage eBay's search function. This is how the majority of eBay's users search for products, and it is dominated by sellers who offer free shipping, have good reviews, and list as guaranteed delivery date. That's 1. And then over here, stay up to date with eBay selling policies. Very important. Every now and then, whenever I get eBay notifications from them in regard to policy updates and changes, I always like to read them to make sure I'm compliant with eBay's rules and regulations. Don't forget, it is their site. They call the shots. So over here, it says eBay has certain policies that if you don't follow, can lead your account being suspended. Okay, so you don't want that to happen. And while I recommend review eBay's policies on your own, here are 3 things you could do to make sure your account is favorable. All right, selling eBay, if you take a transaction off of eBay, they'll suspend your account as soon as they find out. Additionally, keep communication with eBay's ecosystem. Even taking communication off of a platform can raise red flags on their end. Now, for example, I'm going to share a quick thing with you really quick here. I had a watch I was going to sell because I replaced the battery in it. I couldn't get it to work or whatever properly, and a little piece that broke that holds the cell battery in the watch. I have a digital watch. I couldn't get it to work. It broke, whatever. The other piece broke off, and therefore the battery wouldn't stay in place. So I taken pictures. I said, well, I'm going to sell the watch. I'm going to sell the watch with everything with it, to put user guide and all that stuff. And then later on, I decided to give it another shot. I tried it. I got the battery in there. It worked okay. And I took the ad off. I ended it. I'm not going to keep something, we all make mistakes like that. Like I said, again, there's sometimes you're going to do things like that. You may put a listing up and then decide later on, no, I don't want to sell it. Maybe you didn't want to sell it. Maybe, let's say I didn't want to sell it on the eBay platform. I want to sell it somewhere else. So, things of that nature are going to happen. So keep that in mind. And but, I mean, again, if you do put something on eBay, make sure you definitely want to sell that particular item. Again, there are certain things that eBay will allow you to do and certain things they don't. In regards to updating an active listing, as long as there's no watches on it, like, someone made a watch on it, like, they made an offer, you could do stuff like that there. You could update it. You could change a thing totally different. You could change the category. You could put a different product on there altogether, and, pitches and so on and so forth. But because that's what I was told by eBay, as long as I could do that there, there was no problem with that there. So make sure that if you are going to do something like that, that is the item or that particular thing that you want to sell or whatever, you want to make a modification. You can do it though. You can do it on active listings. I've done it and nothing happened. I mean, my seller performance or active in my account has not taken any dings or hits on it. So just be aware of it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's read a little more into this here. Let's see what it says over here. Now, I want to see the next one is ship products and add tracking details quickly. As mentioned previously, online shopping is becoming more and more urgent. People are anxious to get their items quickly, so make sure you ship the product ASAP. And finally, make sure you upload tracking info quickly. This is required by eBay. Now, when you buy you purchase your, your shipping label, it's automatically documented in eBay. I mean, when I sell all my items, I'm sure you guys out there who seasoned sellers know that when you sell an item and you're printing your labels off eBay, it's automatically tracked and documented on the eBay system. So that's a given. Now, unless you're doing it elsewhere, you shouldn't have a problem. Okay, then it goes on to say here, don't list banned items. This is easy to do. Just look at the banned item list and don't try to sell anything on it. Okay. Now the banned item list, I wasn't familiar with that there. Again, it's an active hyperlink, and if we click it on really quick here, let's do this real quick. It's going to tell you over here prohibited and restricted items. Okay. Now they're going to have the adult items policy. There's a little gray area here with this here. I'm not going to get into this here, but if you ever get a chance. Do a Google search and type in weird items that sell on eBay. You are going to be surprised what you see in there. I'm not going to get into it, folks, because my channel is not that type of channel. You might say, uh-oh, if he's talking about stuff like that. Yes, there are crazy things that sell on eBay, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're going to you find out for yourself, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I am not going to go there because, like I said, my channel is, for all intents and purposes, a kid-safe channel. I do not do things of that nature. You won't hear me talking about religion or politics, and I do not use any profanity on this channel, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Just type in weird things that sell on eBay, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're going to have to scope around, but you'll get there. You'll know what I'm getting at. All right, so let's go back here again. This is why I'm telling you guys, you got to go back. You got to go to the website itself, because they have the active hyperlinks in here, and that's what I mean by active hyperlinks right here. Okay, choose reliable suppliers. Okay, it goes on here. In some cases, when you're running a drop shipping business, choosing a supplier that can fulfill your orders is extremely important. Now, I never really dealt with drop shipping. Okay, if I understand, eBay does allow that. From what I understand, you could always double check with them. Myself, even like if I put out information out there, I highly recommend people, and even there are people that actually are doing it and they're saying they're doing it and stuff like that. My word of caution is, if you're in doubt, call up eBay. I got that. I put the phone number down there. I think I put in my other videos like that. Call up to the eBay, customer service, and verify with them. Make sure that you're in the guidelines. You're doing the right thing, because a lot of people may do things and say, well, I'm doing it, and it's working for them. But it's always good to go. It's definitely the right thing to do is go right to the source. Okay, even myself, even like I share this information with you guys, and I'm sharing my own things, but I'm not going to put out information out there that's going to be of be a disservice to you guys. So I want you guys to know that for myself, I go right to the source. I go right to eBay. And I'd rather get the information directly from them. But if you're in doubt, always check them out. Go to eBay and find out. Talk to them directly. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. I'm looking over here. Many sellers on eBay are offering free shipping and guaranteed deliveries, delivery dates, and 30-day returns, which I do. If you choose your supplier to fulfill your eBay orders on your behalf, make sure they have the means to keep up with these timelines. Okay. Now, again, drop shipping. I'm sure it's good. I'm not knocking the business. But me, I like to do my own thing, because I know when I ship an item out, I document it, I put the timestamp on it, like when it was being sent out. I take the stuff personally to the post office, so I'll give it to my letter carrier, but I make sure I'm handling the shipping part of it. That's up to you if you guys want to go that route. Okay. Additionally, make sure your supplier is willing to work with you quickly to resolve conflicts that are related to logistics of the order. Okay. So number 5, optimize your listing properly. It says optimizing your listings is the key to high volume selling on eBay. If your listings are well optimized, more people will see the product in search results, and you generate more sales. Here are some of the things, and this is important, key factor right here. Here are some things to keep in mind that will give your listings the best reach possible. Okay, write specific titles. Instead of writing general title for a product, make it extremely specific. Apple iPhone X64 gigabytes, whatever, white factory unlocked, is much better than iPhone X, because it feeds into the specific details people are looking for when scanning search results. Here's another one over here. Use high quality photos. Very important. I've been hearing this, and that's what I'm going to take you to that site there in a second with the comparison. We're going to do that in a second here. I got one more window to show you. Use high quality photos. Humans are visual creatures. If a product is next to a competing listing, you could win the click on the image alone. Okay. When compelling, write a compelling description. Don't just copy the details from the manufacturer. Write something that convinces them to purchase the product. eBay recommends make the description no longer than 200 words. Now, see, there's a little gray area with that. When I was listening to eBay Radio, 1 minute they're talking about, what do you call it there? How you don't want to be too wordy, and then like they're saying is, if you don't put too much in there, then the person say, well, he left that out of the description. I mean, 200 words is good. I mean, but for the most part, I like to be a little descriptive in what I'm selling, because if you leave that little minor detail out because you want to stay within the 200-word threshold here, what happens if there's something that's really important? So I kind of like, when it comes to descriptions, I kind of like, avoid this part here. That's totally up to you if you want to write something very brief and basic. But I think the more the better. Because you're giving the buyer, you're telling the buyer in detail what it is. And let me tell you something, when it comes to electronics or certain things of that nature, you want to make sure that they're getting the full scope of what you're selling. But anyway, that's basically it. You could also leave a reply if you want to go in here. This website is very good. I highly recommend it. It's called eSeller Cafe. And I've been following the site many times, for a long time now. Many times, a long time. Matter of fact, they're on my Google hit list there, so to speak. My Google, Google Alerts. I get them, and plus I also subscribe to them as well. You can do that if you get a chance. I think you could subscribe to this and get their emails as well. All right. And they also have stuff over here: Alibaba Group, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Walmart, and the e-commerce platforms, customer service, cross-border trade, and so on and so forth. Digital marketing. Business Hub. Again, folks, I know you're probably thinking, oh, he's got an affiliate link. I do not. If I did, I will make you people aware of it. I do not have any affiliate link for this here. Okay, so let's close this one out And this one right here, I want to just show you guys really quick. I came across this one here. For those who follow me on my YouTube channel, whenever I get free information or get something that I think is going to be helpful, I will share it. Like I said again, I don't have any affiliate links with these companies here. So people, if you want to check it out, that's totally up to you. This one here, I came across from one website to another, and it kind of like hyperlinked in there. It says, oh, let's see what this is all about. So I clicked it on, and it's a free one. It says over here, Keyword Finder is a free keyword research tool. It generates thousands of profitable keywords with a monthly search volume. And you could enter up to 10 keywords, whatever, and you got to do a shallow search, and you can find the keywords. You could check it out. You would type in your information over here. It's okay. I mean, it's new. Oh, to me, it's new. It's probably been around for a while, but just to give you a little brief on it, let's just do something really quick. I usually like to type in HP photo printers. Okay, let's just check it out here really quick. Well, I don't know about quick, but let's see. Well, let's just type in photo printer like that, HP photo printer. So you could do a shallow search, and you could do what do you call it there? A regular search here. Maybe I should have done a shallow search. Okay. Anyway, what happens is it'll break it down really quick here, and I'll tell you the monthly volume. I guess this is the search, the keywords, what cost per click. That's what I think that CPC is. The AdWords comp, and it comes out like this, and I'll tell you the volume trend. It's not too big. It's okay. It's very, it's a basic one here. I don't think these things slide over here. Okay, you can check it out like that there. No data available. He's got these little slide things here. I never really got a chance to use this here, but I've been toying around with it. But I said, you know what? Let me share this with my viewers and stuff like that, my subscribers. Maybe they might find something here. It might be of interest to them. But again, it's free. From what I understand, there's no, there's no search. There's nothing you're going to pay for. You can see the counter here because HP is a pretty, pretty heavy topic as far as like with their products. So this is still going on, about 53 results so far, and it's going to keep going on, and you're going to know it. You'll see the page count over here. So far as showing 1 to 10 or 55 entries, and it's probably going to still keep going here because you can still see it's going, right? We're not going to wait for this here. You could stop it at any time as far as right here. You can stop the search. You might want to give it a shot. You might say, well, what's the purpose of it? It just shows you, like, if you type in HP photo printer, the monthly volume, because this is how many people are looking at it, volume trend, and you can see the scales goes up. It gives you kind of idea, like with certain keywords, what's good and what's not, like, the highs, the lows, whatever. Like I said again, I'm putting it out there for you guys to check it out. If you want to, that's totally up to you. I don't mind sharing information with you guys. That's what it's all about. So get a chance, check it out. What do you got to lose? A little time, well, it can't hurt. That's why I look at it. So and they got a little more information about it. I don't see anything where it has any cost to it as far as like, having it. If you could always check the frequency, ask questions here. How does keyword finder work? You could always add that. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see if they have anything with any pricing. I like free stuff. Okay. Now, if there is anything free here, I don't know the terms or whatever. You got to look at the bottom here too. A little bottom over here, the terms, privacy, contact, whatever. I don't see anything as far as like how much it's going to cost if there's anything. I think it's a free tool to use. So check it out. All right. Now, okay, here I am. Here's what I wanted to get back to you guys with. Okay. I went to this here. I did, acknowledge this very slow sales in November. I did write something on here. I was very concerned about it. Yes. Do I love eBay? Yes. And I always say in my videos, I have a love-hate relationship. I love them when I'm making money, and I hate them when I'm not. But I say it in a kidding way. I joke around with that. Now, whenever you see the little bell over here, it's a notification. Somebody had posted a message on there in response to this particular topic. Now, I didn't write very slow sales in November. I don't know if that was me that wrote this. I don't think I started this here. I think somebody else did, I believe. But anyway, it will give you, the latest one. Now, this one came out, December, today. Matter of fact, it came out December 7th. And it's over here regarding very slow sales. Now, I'm going to click this person on here. It's an open forum. You could read it. It's on the eBay community chat board. This is not my personal website. And we're going to read a link to it. And the person who wrote this here was Vintage Sun. So I don't mind giving a little, segue to them. I mean, I wish them all the best. Let's read a little into this here. And then I'm just going to go to that website, and I'm going to show you what they sold, what I have. And you're going to see that there is a comparison, a thing here where I don't sell these particular items. And this is probably why this person is doing okay. Basically, the person's talking. I'm not going to read the whole thing here, but I'm just going to get like some of the highlighted stuff here. Okay, you could read this for yourself. Okay, it says they're selling items obviously with little or no demand, which is true. I mean, the things I'm selling is not really great. Okay, they aren't improving their sales tactics. Okay, and it goes on to say here, unless you have items that are, and I'm just going to read, I'm skipping by some of this here. I'm reading this here just to shorten this up. It says unless you have items that are in high demand, you can't snap a couple of photos with your phone and use the same price and the same highest sold item and then sit back and expect sales. Today, online marketing is highly competitive and requires daily interaction with your listings. It also requires creative marketing and a lot of hustle to compete. I've noticed most sellers need to just putting one single lamp light near their items, and it would improve their sales. Nobody's going to purchase something with garbage photos unless they're looking for it dirt cheap. Okay, and then it says over here the market has also changed in the past 5 to 10 years, so a lot of older sellers need to change up what they're selling. Selling an old custom jewelry isn't good to make you a whole lot of money on here when the average person can buy it $5 good looking stuff from a reputable company. So just go to the Salvation Army and have a huge selection of cheap that can physically be touched and see before they buy. Okay, and then the last part over here is October and November were the best months I've had in 2 years. I've been selling up to I'm up to 12% in sales in the past month. But I've also spent every day working on my store. I spent a lot of time figuring out the best system that while I'm trying to do to maximize my profits and draw eyeballs to my products, I find myself up to 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, some nights working. If you want to make an eBay business, then that's what you have to do to compete nowadays. And just like anything else in life, you get what you put in. It's so true, and this person is right in what they're saying. I have to agree with them 100%. So with that in mind, you know me, for those who don't know about me, I am very curious by nature. So what do? I do my own comparison. So I went to their sold listings. And now if you look here, now let's go down here. Again, this is an open forum. Anybody could do this here. So it's not like something that you can't see here. This is not like anything that, that's not you can't see. I'm going to go over here, for example, and I'm going to take this down here really quick. And I'm going to show you, we're going to start, I know it goes way down here to October, but let's look at the month of November that this person's talking about. Now, here you got November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, the 3rd, 4th, right? The 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th, right? It goes on, right? All right, now then there's a skip in 9th, but almost for the most part, this person has made just about a sale just about every day, okay? Now, I'm not going to get into this. You could check it out for yourself. But let's just look at some of the items this person's selling that's making a sale. Okay, let's look at the items really quick here. Okay, as a matter of fact, they even made a sale today. All right, December 7th here. Let's go over here really quick here. All right, now these are the things that people, what they're selling here is, I'm not selling any of this here. I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, this is for December 7th, the 6th. If you look at the items that sold, okay, these are things, I don't have any of these here. I have nothing here that really equates to any of this stuff here. This is stuff like I never even, I know of, okay? But, I know certain things, but I don't know all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't come across as what I'm trying to say, okay? Now, people may say, well, maybe you're not sourcing in the right places or whatever, but I'm just trying to say these are the things that people are looking for, all right? Again, I know, like, now I've seen things like this here, like this book here and stuff like that. I've seen things like that, mechanics books. I never really thought to pick them up, but whose fault is that? That's mine. But some of the things that you see here are being sold. I don't have anything. There's not one thing here that equates to anything I'm selling, okay? And I'm looking and looking and looking, all right? Now, I know about table lamps and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to say, these things I don't see in my local stores. So what people are picking up here, these are the things that you maybe want to look at, all right? All right, this is what I'm talking about. Now, if we look at my store, what I have in there, okay, you won't see anything here pretty much relatable, all right? Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing here, but let's look at my store really quick here. And you look at the stuff I have. This is me up here, right? Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. If you look at the stuff I'm selling, it's not, I'm not saying it's not desirable, but it's not probably something, like I said, it's not in high demand. Why would a person, be interested in stuff like this? I don't know. Maybe some are, maybe they ain't. However, I do have watches on them. Just don't have the takers just yet, but I do have watches on them. Okay, but if you look at the stuff I'm selling, these are like basically everyday things, basically, you know, boots, shoes, and stuff like that. Clothing, I will tell you, when it comes to women's clothing, this is some of the stuff that my daughter's giving me that they didn't want. I do find that clothing is a hard sell. Okay, this stuff here, like for example, this woman's casual blouse, I had these all brand new wrapped up in packages and stuff like that. And, you know, they're sitting here. I dropped the prices down and, you know, they're not moving. Maybe it's a bad time of the year. This is more like for a summer, spring, you know, summer, spring, maybe clothing, you know, whatever. More so spring, anyway, summer I would say, because it's very light, that light, airy material. But for the most part, you can't always look at things like that. But if you look at the stuff I'm selling here, and I'm not trying to lead into a segue, folks, but I'm just doing a comparison here, theirs versus mine. And I don't really have the things that you see, that what that person's selling is not what I have that's desirable, I guess. All right, yeah, I got like little things like relatable, like the VHS thing here. But again, these are things that, like, you know, some people, they may not find an interest in this. Excuse me. So again, I only have 3 pages. I only have about 106 items or something like that. So again, these things apparently may not be what people are looking for. However, will they sell in time to come? Sure, I'm sure they will sell. You know, I'm sure they will sell in time to come if you want to sit on it. But at the same time, the sales is really slow. So with that, let me just bump out of here really quick. And then I'm going to close this video up because I don't want it to go on too long. All right, so let me close it out. Well, there you have it, folks. Like I said again, I put this information out there to, again, not to, you know, discourage anybody from selling on eBay. It's to help you guys out, give you a little insight as to what's going on within the eBay, you know, eBay world, so to speak. Keep in mind what that person had highlighted and some of the information I put out there as well, because like I said, every little bit helps. And it's like that old saying, every picture tells 1,000 words, right? That's from one picture. So hopefully from this video, you'll get some takeaway from it. And that's what I want to say really quick in closing. With my YouTube channel and with the videos I produce, I hope, okay, that you guys out there, subscribers, and for the visitors that do hit this channel, that you do get a takeaway from it. But anyway, that's my grandfather clock. It's going on. You're going to hear the 10 a.m. chime here. So I want to leave you with that. Have a great day. Great sales. I wish you guys all the best. And until next time, my name is Rich Pasini. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.